I think the first thing, and these sound almost trivial, but the first, I think, is to spend time with folks. I think Woody Allen once said, half of life is showing up. And I think in terms of developing leaders, I think sometimes, again, for me, it's easy to feel like I have a bunch of things I need knowledge or wisdom to impart, but actually just spending time and listening. Again, this comes from my experience with Max, I think, a bit, that actually listening and caring about what they have to say, because again, it's easy to assume that my experience will transfer on to someone else, when in fact, God has made us all unique, and all our particular history and experience and way of looking at the world, we need to listen before we talk. Somebody said, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that ought to tell you something, right, about the ratio of what you do. So listening and actually trying to learn from them, it sounds a little almost backwards in the sense of you're trying to develop them. Well, you develop them in part by learning who they are, what their struggles are, and what they need from you as a mentor. And then finally, it's to ask questions. I think again, sometimes I tend to come in with both guns blazing in terms of ideas and wisdom, when in fact, asking the right questions is a much more helpful way to help them learn what they need to learn and develop as a leader.